thought it was over. It's never over. It's 3:10 in the morning, and Jai just dropped me off at the Portland airport. This is the first step of the journey. I'm flying to Albuquerque to pick up a moving truck and then going to pick up all of our shit. I'm not checking a bag, so I don't have to wait in that god-awful line. This is awesome. This is the lightest I've traveled in so long. The Portland airport is pretty sweet. It's always been my favorite airport, but in recent years it got even more cool. Try to get a little bit of sleep in between work and this flight. I couldn't, just too excited. I got so much time to kill, but I mean, what am I gonna do? Just like sit around the apartment, like lying there awake, waiting to leave? As per usual, the gate that I have to go to is at the very end. At the Phoenix airport now. And yeah, just kind of walking around. Just fucking off. Just not even heading towards my gate, just kind of fucking off.
A4, Contour Airlines, flight 3192, service to Carlsbad.
Finally at Albuquerque, I just called an Uber, heading to the budget rental truck place to pick up my rig and then get some snacks and get the hell out of here. The sun is high and so bright. All right, I got the truck. Time to go get some fuel for the tummy and then head to Taos. Yeah, dude. It was a bit of a hassle getting the truck because I had to prove to them that my insurance policy through State Farm would cover a commercial vehicle. They really didn't believe it, and our insurance agent was like on a meeting, so I was talking to customer service, trying to get them to give me the answers. Thankfully, our insurance agent gave me a call in the middle of that nightmare, and so I put him on speakerphone. He was like, yep, totally covered. I don't know what it is, if it's budget rental trucks in particular, or if it's just truck rental places all together. They are so like, I don't know, man. They're so aggressive about trying to sell you their insurance. They're like, yeah, I don't know, man. You must have a different policy than I do because, like, I have State Farm too, and I wouldn't have coverage over a commercial vehicle. And, you know, I see it all the time. You know, one little rock flies up and hits the windshield, and that's $700 out of your pocket when you could just sign up for our policy and it'll, you know, be so easy, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, dude, you need to stop. Yeah, but I made it out, and now I'm gonna go to an old favorite of mine, Donut Mart. Hell yeah. I can't get into it quite yet because I'm in a tiny parking lot, but I just hit up Donut Mart. I got 2 donuts, a giant breakfast burrito, and a coffee for like just under 13 bucks. Yeah, so I gotta get out of here because I'm parked like a complete prick. It definitely brings back a whole lot of memories driving around in Albuquerque right now. We lived here for like 5 years, and I do miss things about it. I miss New Mexico, but I could definitely not move back to Albuquerque. I can't wait to get out of here because driving in Albuquerque is a whole different thing altogether. Now that I'm out of Albuquerque, my job is just to cruise, man. I'm not in any hurry. I'm like 60 miles an hour in the slow lane. I'm gonna munch on a breakfast burrito and a couple donuts, sip some pinon coffee, and just take my sweet time heading to Taos. you seem to smoke a lot, Kurt. It's not true. It's not true at all. I don't smoke that much, really. And that's why I can enjoy it, because I only smoke once in a while. And I could really use the nicotine. I don't think you comprehend the scale of the project at hand. You see, Sunday night I closed at work. Didn't really get to bed until like midnight 30 and rested for like 2 hours, you know. I wouldn't say I slept at all. Too excited. Got to the airport, flew to Albuquerque, picked up the rental truck. And the reason I picked it up in Albuquerque is I have to stop in Taos at our friend Stevie's place to pick up some of our belongings that we have stored there. And depending on where you pick up the budget truck, or Penske or wherever, and if you do a one-way, it can be cheaper where you pick it up and where you drop it off. It was a little cheaper to pick it up in Albuquerque, and it was less miles altogether to go Albuquerque, Taos, Berthoud, Colorado, and back home, versus flying into Colorado, driving down to Taos and back. Yeah, plus the mental fatigue of like backtracking just didn't sound like a good time. I'm almost to Taos. I'm using nicotine as a drug to stay awake and alert, because it's now 2:47 in the afternoon and I'm running on real little sleep. A couple donuts and a breakfast burrito. So I gotta stay alert, because when I get to Stevie's, I'm gonna pack up the stuff and then hang out and then leave tomorrow morning. Drive to Berthoud, Colorado, which is north of Denver, and get to my storage unit. And then I'm gonna unload the whole storage unit by myself and then start driving. Most likely I'll start driving a bit, probably get to Wyoming and find a place to crash. That's the plan. And then I gotta drive my ass back to Portland, hopefully Friday. And hopefully Jai will have worked things out with some movers, because I'm not gonna pack that shit up into the apartment. I'm done. After I get it into the truck, that's it. That's all I'm doing. So yeah, a smoke here overlooking the gorge, which is really, really something. It's really a spectacular view. I'm probably blocking it. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see, can you see it? Check it out. You should be able to see it. So this is quite the trip I'm on. I haven't had a day off since the day before Mother's Day, and it's now June 8th. I think Mother's Day is like the 10th of last month. I've either been going to work, going to class, or both. And yeah, it's really, really been a lot. Because I started that job, which I already quit, by the way. That's a whole other story. I will get into that another video, another time. Pretty crazy there, right? I'm hoping to get hired at another place, another really, really rad restaurant that'll be like a massive jump for me and will be a huge step in my career in professional kitchens, which is, you know, my current goal right now. Well, my current goal right now is getting our crap back home safely, but my life goal, career-wise, is I'm gonna be a chef one day, hopefully, sometime down the line, but I gotta learn a lot first, and so hopefully I get this new job. Yeah, it's a big risk, but I had to quit that last job. It was just not working out for me. It was not, you know, without getting too into it, it wasn't what I wanted to be doing. So I'm gonna finish up this smoke, enjoy the view, and get to Stevie's before, you know, the nicotine gives me a compelling urge for movement. I got red on my shirt from my breakfast burrito because of the red chili. That was a bright idea right there, to wear white while eating New Mexican food. That was smart, Kurt. But it's all right because it's a work shirt that I got. But I'm currently unemployed, so it's not really a work shirt anymore. It's just a secondhand white shirt that is now stained red with a little bit of New Mexico chili. All right, it's time to go take a peek at what's in here. Oh, maybe I should open up the truck first. Let's open up the truck. What a day. All right, totally empty truck. Got a little ramp down here. I should get some gloves. Wait, there we go, there's that. There. I gotta say, I do miss it up here. I fucking love it up here. I've spent a lot of time up here in Taos at this place. It's fucking gorgeous and it feels great to be here. All right, let's go take a look. So this is Jai's studio in Taos. Obviously, you know, we're not here that often, but she can come here anytime she wants and get some painting done. Those aren't Jai's paintings, not these. This is Jai's stuff. It's facing the other way. Let's take a little peek. She's not here to say no. I think she just had it turned around to protect it. Is there a light? You got lights in this joint? Okay, let's see. Light, so we got light. There's another light. More light. All the light. Cool. We got lights. There is, oh my gosh, my freaking scooter. Oh, that thing's a hog. I can't wait to bring that back. Oh, I think there's tunes. Hey, it works. And there's a cable. I'm gonna go grab my DAP and see if I can get some tunes going. Hell yeah. Tunes. And it begins. Surprisingly little amount of stuff. I really thought there was going to be more. I'm going to do a much better job of storing this. I'm just going to call it good for now. I'm going to come back out here in the morning and use some of these things I found to secure it so it doesn't just get thrashed on the way to Berthoud. And then when I pack the stuff in the storage unit, it'll be much more structured. And I'm kind of feeling good. I'm feeling really good about the amount of space I have. I thought maybe I was going to be short. Now I'm thinking I have way more than is necessary, so that's good.